హాయ్ హలో నమస్తే వెల్కమ్ టు నవ్య నేను మీ గౌతమి. మరి నవ్యలో ఎప్పట్లాగే లేటెస్ట్ అండ్ ట్రెండీగా రన్ అవుతున్న కలెక్షన్ చూసేయడానికి ఈరోజు మనం వచ్చేసాము రమా స్టూడియోస్ చైర్పర్సన్ డిజైనర్ రమా రెబ్బాప్రగడ గారి దగ్గరికి. మరి ఆవిడ మాటల్లోనే ఆ విశేషాలు ఏంటో చూసేద్దామా. మరి ఇప్పుడు మనతో పాటు డిజైనర్ రమా రెబ్బాప్రగడ గారు ఉన్నారు. మరి వారితోనే మాట్లాడి వారి సక్సెస్ మంత్ర ఏంటో వారి మాటల్లోనే తెలుసుకుందాము. హలో రమా గారు.
Hi Gautami.
How are you?
I'm doing well, Amma. How are you?
I am great. What is your success mantra?
To love what you do is the biggest success mantra that one can have.
Wow, that's short and sweetest one. So, where are you from?
Originally, my mother is from Chennai and my father is from Rajahmundry.
Okay.
But for years now, for as many years as for the last 40 years, I've been in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So technically, I am a
Hyderabadi.
Yes.
Right. So, what about your educational background?
I've actually studied from St. Anne's Vijayanagar.
Okay.
And then I've done my degree in St. Anne's Medipatnam.
Oh.
Yeah, that is a BCom. And then after that, I got married.
Okay.
You know, and then I was in Bombay for a while after marriage.
Okay.
And then I shifted back to Hyderabad. But this passion of designing has been with me much before I even got married.
Okay. I mean, how did you get interested in coming to this field?
Actually, much before I got married, my father was traveling to Jaipur on an official visit. So I went with him. I sourced a lot of different printed fabric and a lot of other fabrics, mulls. Those days, mull was not available in down south. It was only available up north.
Okay.
So I went with him and then I sourced a lot of different fabrics. And then I put up a small curated exhibition. This was way back. I'm talking about almost 21 years back. Yes.
At that time only you
Yes.
have done with an exhibition. That's really great.
So, and then it was a big success. So that gave me an, like a motivation to
boost you up. Who is your greatest inspiration?
In this field, if you ask me, I think it's for different areas. I've got different people that interest me.
Okay.
So when it comes to colors, Sabyasachi has been a huge influence.
Yeah.
I love the way he's brought back the traditional colors into designing.
Yeah.
Prior to that, people were only, talking about certain kind of colors. But the kind of colors that my mother's mom, that is my Amama or my Nainama wore when they were younger, those kind of solid colors, the deep traditional colors, all that came back into fashion definitely because Sabyasachi brought them back into fashion.
Yeah.
So colors part of it, I would give the credit to him.
Okay.
And then when it comes to embroideries, there are a lot of people who've influenced the thought process when it comes to embroideries.
Okay.
I think I love the thread embroideries that Rohit Bal did or Anju Modi did. So it was different. And then very recently, I think Anita Dobre has been doing a lot of thread embroideries. So they are all inspirations because they've all had the courage to go and present themselves on Lakme India Fashion Weeks. And,
exactly.
So they've actually done ramp shows. So there's a finesse that they kind of have acquired over the years, which we get inspired by. Yes.
When you have started, this studio, and with how many employees you have started with this studio?
Actually, I started as a tailoring unit because I always felt that the backbone of any business is to know exactly what the background work involves.
Okay.
So I started with a very small tailoring unit where I also learned a lot about cutting and fitting on the go.
Okay.
Meaning, I never really cut and tailored, but I always watched very keenly. I learned how the master cutter was teaching the tailors and stuff like that. So along the way, that part of it, the background work was all established. Then I slowly got into fabrics and, from day one, it was always handloom fabric. Very first, I remember my very first set of fabrics were Mangalgiris.
Okay. You are a businesswoman, you have to take care of your business, and at the same time you have to take care of your children also.
Yes. It's pure passion that has driven me to be in this line.
Okay.
So I think they saw that something was making their mother very, very happy. Every time she's working with fabrics or she's working with saris. So along the way, somewhere they've realized that if mom is happy, that is when we can be happy.
We can be happy.
So I think that whole logic established itself very early on.
Someone will be having the clarity that what they want.
Yeah.
Someone will be like, they won't be having the clarity that what they want.
These days, most people, thankfully, because of social media, television, the print media and everything that's happening, Most of the people seem to have a little bit of an inkling as to what they would
Yeah.
like, at least broadly.
Yeah.
But there are some who are very humble enough to come to their designer and say that, ma'am, while I know what I like, I would like you to suggest what I should be wearing.
Yeah.
So with those, of course, it's a lot easier because they're trusting you 100%.
Exactly.
So it's nice to sit with them and suggest what you think is going to look nice on them, what kind of colors they could wear for a daytime occasion and for an evening occasion and stuff. There are some clients who are quite clear. They come
Okay.
to you with an absolute clarity.
Okay.
Even they are a pleasure.
Yeah.
The ones who are really a little bit tricky are the ones who are neither there nor here. But having said that, but that is why we are here in the business.
Exactly.
So usually what happens is we listen to them for a short while, and after that I will slowly bring them to the stage where
Yeah.
the clarity comes in.
Yeah.
So it is a very interactive process, Gautami.
Exactly.
It is never about this is what is in fashion and so you need to wear this. No.
Okay. What kind of suggestion you would like to give to the women entrepreneurs?
First is dream.
Yeah.
Dream big. Don't give up on your dreams. Okay, everything is possible. It is just that, you know, when you align your focus, your commitment to work and your discipline,
Exactly.
if all the three things are in place, you will get where you have to get eventually. It's just that for some it takes a shorter while and for some it takes a longer while. That's the only
Yeah.
thing. And it's a journey. And it's a
Okay.
beautiful journey. Enjoy yourself along the way.
Okay. Rama Garu, what fashion accessories that every woman have to get into their wardrobe?
There are a series of different kinds of cotton blouses that we've done with a touch of machine embroidery and hand embroidery on them.
Okay.
So what happens is when they have these in neutral colors in their wardrobe,
Yeah.
there's a sudden occasion they can just team up any existing sari with the blouse that they
Yeah.
have, and they're ready to go.
Okay.
So which is the reason why if you take a look at these, we've done these kind of blouses where we've kind of worked on the blouses with different colors and stuff like
Okay.
that. That
Okay.
can, like this sari, this can be worn even with a green like what you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
So it would really look nice because
Maroon
it's no
also.
longer about wearing matching blouses.
Exactly.
It's all about wearing contrast, complementary. Sometimes even mismatch is very much in vogue.
Yeah.
Like different color combinations when we do these blouses.
Okay.
For example, this has got multicolored embroidery
Yeah.
on it. So it would probably go with a lot of different combinations like a white with yellow, white with pink,
Yeah.
or even just a pink and yellow. You can team
Okay.
it up with that. So
Okay.
in that sense, we've got a whole lot of blouses that we've created.
Okay.
Very soon, I am considering having also an exclusive blouses
Okay.
exhibition as well,
Oh, wow.
where people can just team up their existing saris and pick up a whole lot of blouses and team it up.
Okay. So what kind of materials you'll ratherly opt for the blouses?
Basically, for summer, I think a lot of Mangalgiri, Chanderi, a bit of the Mangalgiri silk cottons,
Okay.
Chanderi silk cottons would be beautiful.
Okay.
Because we had a severe winter, so we are expecting a severe summer as well.
Exactly.
So it's better to stick to fabrics that are very comfortable like this. For
Okay.
example, this is a red Mangalgiri
Okay.
on which we've done the yellow color Pichwai
Okay.
embroidery.
Okay.
So that can be teamed up with any off-white with red sari also. It would look really nice.
Okay.
Now this one is on a Mangalgiri silk fabric.
Okay.
And it's got that red leaf design that we've done. So it's
Okay.
also contemporary. It doesn't have to, you don't necessarily have to stick to wearing it only in the traditional combinations.
Okay. When a customer comes to you with some particular price, so you would be designing in that price only, or else you would be suggesting them to go with some other price also?
If they're going to come to me with a realistic price point
Okay.
and they're going to say this is the price at which we want the blouse, so what would you suggest? That is one way of doing it.
Yeah.
But if they're going to tell me a price and then ask for exceedingly exquisite hand embroidery, then it's not possible sometimes,
Yeah. Workmanship would be great,
It
okay.
all depends on the workmanship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about this one?
Katha Stitch from West Bengal
Okay.
has these kind of blouses done in hand embroidery,
Okay.
which is the kuttupani, which they do with the frame and the needle.
Okay.
So because everybody cannot afford those kind of hand embroidered blouses, we have tried to do a few of these on the machine embroidery as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And what kind of fabric you would be choosing for the blouses, or else or for the most used fabric in your studio?
Mostly I work a lot with Mangalgiris, I work a lot with Chanderis, I work a whole lot with matkas.
Apart from the embroidered blouses, what kind of blouses you are more working with?
There is the other aspect where we are working with a lot of woven fabrics. So some people don't prefer embroidery.
Okay.
They prefer woven fabric.
Okay.
So in the woven fabric, what we are doing is we are working with weavers and asking them to create these kind of yardage.
Okay.
So once the yardage comes to us, then this blouse gets done. So
Okay.
deentlo kuda, if you can see, it's a black with gold and silver.
Yeah.
So people can team it up. It's a very generic blouse. It
Exactly.
can go with a whole lot of different sarees.
Exactly.
So from that point of view, and also that if you notice the style of the blouse,
Okay.
that's the other thing that we're now working on, the longer blouses.
Okay.
Like I said, the crop top
Crop
style.
tops.
Just that we're giving it, for some of them we're giving them a V-neck, some we're giving a boat neck.
According to
According to the
their
preference of the
interest, yeah.
client. Take this beautiful Rani pink. Now Rani pink is a color, if you know what I'm saying, it's probably in every woman's wardrobe there is
Yeah.
at least 5 or 6 Rani pink sarees.
Exactly.
So this blouse will go with almost all of it, and since it's got gold booty,
Yeah.
any old Kanjivaram, any Gadwal, Dharmavaram sari, they can wear it with any of them.
Okay.
So and
They
then,
can go with the contrast also.
yes, they can even, like how I'm doing a
Yeah.
like a
Green
lime
and
green with pink.
pink.
Somebody who wants to wear a lime green sari can wear it as well.
Blue color also will
Yes,
go.
absolutely. That's again, like I said, it's all individual styling.
Preference,
Each
yeah.
one's color combinations are
Yeah.
very set. Some people like to team up a lot of dark colors with off-whites,
Okay.
and some people like to team up very pastel colors as well.
Okay.
So like this one, for example, it's got the motifs of the deer on it.
Yeah.
Very interestingly, we've given it on the left side so that when the pallu comes, it doesn't get hidden.
Yeah. Okay.
Now this is a collared blouse.
Oh. Wow.
So for somebody who's got, they're very particular about wearing something that makes them look very official,
Okay.
or even they're working with any political kind
Yeah.
of a background and stuff like that. For them, it's a very apt neckline to wear.
Okay, Rama garu. So what kind of colors are in trend now?
The trend is always to do with the season. So
Okay.
there's summer coming up. So usually in summer, it's the pastels and the mid-tones, the jewel
Yeah.
tones, which work very well. But having said that, we are a country where, for weddings and stuff like that, we still prefer wearing a lot of deep colors. Because it looks grander,
Grander.
we think it's going to look rich. It's
Yeah.
only now that slowly with Anushka's wedding and stuff like that, there's a lot of pastels that are coming
Exactly.
to vogue. Yeah.
Rama garu, you do have a beautiful collection of kalamkari sarees. So would you like to talk about those sarees?
So I've been working with a lot of different weaving clusters
Okay.
and artisans as well. So one of the set of artisans are the kalamkari artists.
Okay.
And so I have a young girl who coordinates for me between the entire lot of artisans who work for us.
Okay.
We have a few master artisans who work for us and a couple of junior artists.
Okay.
So between all of them, there's a very interesting set of saris that get done every month.
Okay.
And so there is this cotton silk fabric that we source,
Okay.
which they sell, which is sold to us as Bangalore silk.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the more affordable fabric,
Okay.
and it takes on beautiful hand painting on that.
Okay.
And so the background colors,
Yeah.
what colors need to go in terms of this thing, all
Okay.
these are given by me.
Okay.
And even the designs, sometimes some book cover, or
Exactly.
if I see a design somewhere that interests me, immediately I take a picture and I forward it so that
Okay.
they can develop a design on that.
That will go into the saree.
Yes, absolutely. And then there is this, we kind of get Uppada fabrics
Yeah,
woven,
yeah.
yardage with a border on either side.
Okay.
And then we get the hand painting done on that.
Okay.
So what happens is, there is a common question that people ask, Uppada ante fabric flimsy ga untunda andi ani. No,
Okay.
these are double woven uppadas which are woven specifically so that we can get kalamkari work done on them.
Okay.
It's completely hand painting.
Oh.
So obviously it takes a while. These are not
Yeah.
like the machine produced saris.
Okay.
So when somebody says, can you get me an identical one? Yes, of course I can get an identical one.
But they have to give you time.
Yeah, they have to give me time, and also little bit of difference will be there because it can't be completely identical.
Okay.
Then you're actually making the artist into a machine, which is
Yeah.
not possible.
Yeah.
The original color of the sari is this blue, and we've
Okay.
got the painting done around that in black.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's a very interesting set of saris actually.
Yeah.
These sell really fast with us. So
Okay.
every time there's a రావడమే చాలా కొంచెం స్టాక్
అవును.
రెడీ అవుతుంది. and over that also it sells really fast.
Everyone are opting for the kalamkari. It may be in dressing, it may be sarees.
Each one can use their creativity and get something. Like
Yeah,
I want a
exactly.
Ganesha on the pallu, I can
Yeah.
get it done. Somebody wants a Radha Krishna, they can get it done. Inkevarko inko theme kavali ante, but it's basically if they have an artist in hand and the artist can come up with a beautiful sketching, that sketching can then be converted into a kalamkari,
Yeah.
sari. On a kalamkari, into a kalamkari sari. So basically that is what it is. Colors of the kalamkari also. In the
Yeah,
Mundu
they are
they were
very
only
pretty.
limited
Yeah.
to certain colors. But now they've also learnt a lot of, so they use a lot of pomegranate and stuff like that, which gives them a, different
They'll go with the
shades.
natural stuffs,
Yes.
right?
It's all natural, organic
Coloring,
colors.
Yeah. And what about these chanderi sarees?
Chanderi is basically every summer. I love doing chanderis in the studio.
Okay.
Because I have a clientele which asks for chanderis.
Okay.
So these chanderis are basically woven in Chanderi,
Okay.
which is in MP, Madhya
Oh.
Pradesh. So I have weavers who come from there.
Okay.
And then, of course, these are what they staply do. In
Okay.
these, we've not used any of our creativity except that we've asked for certain shades that are in sync
Okay.
with our designing. But otherwise, there are certain saris that I give them the design beforehand and I request them to do it that way. So those saris come. Those are a very limited edition though, Gautami.
Okay. Rama garu, do you have any particular weavers, or else you will be having any special weavers of your own?
We do. We work with different weavers. So there are some weavers from Gadwal. There
Okay.
are some weavers from Chanderi. There
Okay.
are some weavers from like Orissa. So stuff like that. So we work with different clusters.
Okay.
At any point of time, because it's a time-consuming work.
Yeah.
So when there are two clusters products getting ready, then I will find another set of weavers to work with.
Someone will be like very bright skin tone. Someone will be like very darker color skin tones. So what colors should they opt?
Gautami, this is a beautiful question, but I am somebody who believes that every color suits everybody.
Okay.
It is just that one has to have the confidence to carry off those colors.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're going to go according to skin tone and say only these colors will suit some and those colors will suit the others, don't you think it's sad that some people won't get to
Yeah.
wear certain colors? So in that sense, I don't think. But having said that, yes, there are certain colors that you can't wear during the daytime. Like
Okay.
if it's a very bright pink, like something like what I'm wearing right
Yeah.
now, because it's studio lights and we're very happy with the environment here, it's different. But suppose I were to wear this for a daytime function, it would be a little too bright.
Yeah.
But if worn the right way, pastels can suit even a dusky complexioned young
Okay.
girl. So in that sense, I think it's also how we combine the colors.
Yeah. What about the fabrics that we will have to use in the summer?
I would say, as a rule, we Indians have so much of weaving that happens in our country. This is a complete request to everybody. I think to the extent possible, all of us should use handloom fabric.
Okay.
Okay, so be it kurtas or be it palazzos, be it pants, let it be anything. Let's start using only handlooms to a
Okay.
large extent.
Okay.
But yes, there are times when the durability aspect might be considered, so we might need to use mill. Even then, let's use cottons at least.
Okay.
Because we are predominantly a warm country.
Yeah.
So it's not possible for us to be in clothes that don't absorb,
Yeah.
sweat and perspiration. Yes.
Thank you so much, Rama garu, for sharing your success mantra with us and showing your beautiful sarees and at the same time wonderful blouses. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Gautami. It was my pleasure.
ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని www.youtube.com/vanitha TV ఛానల్లో చూడండి.